Over the weekend, I went to Bendigo Bricks 2024, a LEGO convention in the regional Victorian town of Bendigo. And there they had tons of awesome displays and mocks made by many very talented people, as well as thousands of sets and minifigures for sale. And during the 2 days I went, I managed to get a really nice haul of LEGO, including the most expensive LEGO Ninjago minifigure of all time, that I seriously doubted if I'd ever own. I'm not even joking. So let's take a look at what it was like there. I'll show some of the exhibits first and then talk about what rare LEGO was for sale. I went there on Saturday first and got some items, and then decided to return on Sunday and get some more as well as film all the displays. You can see some really cool exhibits here, like this railroad, which as a fan of trains I really enjoyed. Honestly, the terraining here is next level. There's so many cool little details. There were a bunch of cool chessboards with some minifigure series minifigures on them, and here was the Little Mermaid shell repurposed into the Fortress of Solitude from DC. There were some cars with working lights, and this little village display, which uses these weird round 1x1 pieces for floor texturing, which is just genius. There was a classic Lego Town display with some old trains, which was very cool. There was also this big alien diner UFO thing, which is very creative. And I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but this battle scene from one of the prequels was incredible. Then there was a Ninjago City display with some amazing custom modules between the gardens and the city. I got to see the Avengers Tower in person here, which is much bigger than I expected actually, and it's next to the terrible Hulkbuster. Here's a cool Endor display from Star Wars, as well as some Disney stuff. There was also a breathtaking display of Hobbiton from Middle-earth. The people who make this stuff are seriously way too talented. Then there was this very cool display of Rusty from Bluey, depicting the memorable cricket episode. The ball even moves, which is really cool. There was one here where I couldn't quite tell what the story was. And once again, I'm not a Star Wars fan, though this pod racing scene is very awesome, utilising trains to make them go round. And there was a very spooky Halloween display, with the Haunted House Fairground set and some hidden side and Monster Fighters stuff. There were some great murals, like this koala, some classic Mario characters, and this one with these long winding curved tiles, as well as the Incredibles and this huge dragon. I really love these Ninjago Season 4 mocks of Jay's Electromech and Kai's Elemental Dragon on a noodle truck. There was yet another huge Star Wars diorama here, and then there was this nearly life-size Doctor Strange sculpture. There's some more Star Wars stuff here, as well as this super detailed castle. Though one of my favourite parts had to be the Great Ball contraption, with a large part of it dedicated to Sonic. There was lots of cool Technic sets on display, as well as this awesome looking Cyberpunk / Blade Runner mock. There was also some of the Bricklink exclusive sets on display, which I'd never seen in person before. And I really liked this gigantic mock of the Black Gate from Lord of the Rings. There's also a build showcasing various Star Wars scenes from the original trilogy, it looks like. And next was a very accurate recreation of the Bendigo War Memorial. Here was a scene which at first I thought was the Titanic, and then I saw the huge alien. It is in fact from H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. Here was a micro-scale world that said Bricksburg in spring, maybe a reference to Bricksburg from the Lego movie. And this Egyptian structure here reminded me of the Arakeen Palace from Dune. Here were some more scenes depicting the town of Bendigo, as well as a very nice Hogwarts display, and a small scene recreating World War II. Here was the Great Stupa, a Bendigo icon, surrounded by many cool builds. And of course, I think everyone can recognise Bikini Bottom instantly. Sadly, that's all I filmed. I think I got a lot of it, but there was just so much stuff there. So now I'll go over the stuff that was for sale. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any footage of the items for sale, because the stalls were so crowded it was nearly impossible to see anything through all the people. So I'll just recount some of the interesting things I saw for sale. Unfortunately for me, there was very little Ninjago. I was hoping to find something like the Samurai X Cave or maybe the Fire Temple. Though I did see the Titanium Ninja Tumbler, Mia's Water Dragon, the Crystal King Temple, the Ninjago City Docks, the Dragon Pit, the Ninja Nightcrawler, Kai's Mech Jet, a used Ninjago City, and the 2017 and 2018 Bricktober packs, as well as some particularly rare Ninjago figures that I managed to get, which I'll show soon. I also saw the Battle for Ninjago City brand new in box. The first day it was over $500 and the next day it was discounted to $450, so I wonder if anyone ended up purchasing it after that. If I didn't have it already, I probably would have gotten it, because it is a very incredible set. I also saw several Marvel, Batman movie and Lego movie blister packs. Unfortunately, no Ninjago ones. I was really hoping to find the Tournament Zane one, or the Elemental Masters one, or maybe even the Dareth vs Ninja polybag, but alas my search was fruitless. However, the 2017 Bricktober pack was tempting. I also saw lots of Technic sets and modular buildings, as well as the Fairground Mixer, Roller Coaster, Loop Coaster, Haunted House, and the 2009 Carousel, so nearly every Fairground set. There was also lots of Monkey Kid sets, and some cool trains. I also saw Joker Manor and a few more Batman movie sets, as well as the incredibly rare Marvel helicopter set with Deadpool. There was also a bunch of old minifigure series figures. I saw a bag of all the Simpsons Series 1 figures, which I was very close to purchasing, though sadly they had no accessories, which was a bit of a deal breaker. I was also on the hunt for Smithers and Selma, the last two figures I need to complete the Simpsons Series 2 set, though unfortunately I could only find Groundskeeper Willies for some reason. There were also several thousands of other minifigures and sets there, but enough talking about what I saw, now let's talk about what I actually got. First is Barbara Gordon in the Batmerch fangirl suit from the Batman movie minifigure series 2. This figure averages about $4.75 used and $7.90 new. I paid $4 for it, it looks to be in brand new condition. I didn't have any particular need for this, I just remember wanting it a few years back and decided to get it just the other day. Next is these two Alien Conquest minifigures. This one here appears in 4 sets and averages about $4 used, and this one is actually from minifigure series 8 and averages about $15 used. Next purchase was this set, the Ford GT Heritage Edition and Ford Bronco R. As you may know if you're a regular viewer, I've been into Speed Champion since last year, so I was hoping to find some at Bendigo Bricks. I found some old 6 stud wide ones, which I'm not particularly interested in, and I found Brian's Nissan Skyline, which I already have and is still available anyway on shelves. But I also found this set from 2021, which I thought I should get. I don't think it's especially rare, and it averages about $116 on Bricklink. I got it for $100. I built it up, and it actually ended up liking it more than I thought I would. The Bronco is big and cool, and this one's design is good. Its colour scheme reminds me of Nerf blasters and the Milano from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And now it's time for the last two things I bought. Starting with the Target exclusive gift box from 2015. I bought this set for one figure specifically, the rare Stone Armor Kai. I really don't care too much about the other 3 figures. This Kai is very cool. He has an exclusive pants, torso and face, surprisingly. Weirdly though, he has dark pearl shoulder pads instead of flat silver like the rest. I'm happy to add him to the collection. Now I'm just missing Stone Armor Cole. And the final thing I bought was the most expensive of all. I saw this the first day next to Kai in the Bricktober pack and debated getting it, but decided not to. Though when I came back the second day, the Bricktober pack was gone and this was still there, so I gave in to the temptation. That's right, this is the 2014 Target exclusive gift box containing DX Lloyd, the most expensive Ninjago figure out of the 500 or so there has been. He averages $190 used and around $200 new, and I got this pack for $180 in nearly flawless condition. I cannot believe I'm even holding this figure right now. I had never even seen it in person until a few days ago, and I was debating whether or not to open this, though it does look like Lego's tape has been cut already, so I'm going to open it anyway. And besides, I doubt I would ever want to resell it. I bought this for myself to add to the collection. Though I probably will keep him and Kai in their boxes usually, just to prevent dust from getting on them. Here he is in all of his full glory. I love the way the golden dragon looks on him, and I think this has to be one of the most accurate Lloyd faces. It looks identical to the Season 2 intro. Truly an amazing minifigure. He's also non-canon, but I'm glad he exists nonetheless. I may have to get an old green ninja hood off Bricklink to put on him, so he matches the rest of the DX Ninja. You can see here I only have Zane and Cole, and Cole's dragon is pretty faded. I seriously cannot believe I have this figure right now. And it was not only me who scored big at Bendigo Bricks. My younger brother got a used version of the Ninjago movie Destiny's Bounty for a great price, and we went through and all the pieces and figures are there, and in very shiny and almost brand new condition, so I'd say this was a great deal for him. And that sums it up for today. Excuse me if I sound tired in this video. I truly had a great time at Bendigo Bricks, and I cannot wait to see what amazing things they have there next year. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Click on one of these videos on screen now to see more rare Ninjago minifigures or cool MOCs. That's been all for today, folks. Have a great day and see you next week.